To achieve moksha is going to require you to master yourself. So like that means mastery of your mind, your body, and your spirit. So like if um if hunger or if you have certain eating habits that need to be uh dealt with, that's something that need to be mastered. Your sexual energy needs to be mastered. And that doesn't necessarily mean not having sex. Actually, I think it's the opposite. I think it means knowing how to use that sexual energy in the art of Tantra with a woman to manifest something. And also a part of that being meaning you don't spill your seed all the time so you can build up that charge. And maintain your vitality. Mastering your relationships, how you relate to the people around you. You know what I'm saying? Mastering just yourself in general. You know what I mean? So it's like if moksha really is your goal, if that is something that you want to do, like you're going to have to go through pain. And by pain, I mean the pain of building new habits. Because building new habits is just like a muscle. You know what I'm saying? When you first start exercising, you'll be in a bit of pain before you kind of start to plateau, and then have to do more strenuous exercises to get stronger. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with the self mastery. I mean, and building new habits. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, because, and then a few things that may involve, one major thing that may involve is actually moving out of the city. Maybe moving in a house that's good for your aura, good for your auric hygiene. You know what I'm saying? Eating food that's good for your auric hygiene. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's all about being able to take your memory through death. Because if you're able to take your memory through death, then you won't forget who you are. Because if you forget who you are, you'll have to do this again. You know what I mean? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Everybody's not going to achieve moksha the first time. It may take many cycles. You know what I'm saying? But if you think about it like this, the faster you go through that pain, the faster you'll get to where you're trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? So think about it like that. Like, think about the faster I got to go through this pain of not eating these foods that I know that are not good for my aura. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about pain is it will go away. You know what I mean? It will go away. Just think about anything that you started doing. In the beginning, it was probably difficult. You know what I mean? Like, you probably didn't get it right the first time, but eventually you did. You know what I'm saying? And then it probably became to the point to where you could do it in your sleep. You know what I'm saying? But in order to get there, you got to go through that initial pain of going through the motions. If moksha is your goal. You know what I'm saying? I know it's mine. I just know that if I really want this, like, I'm gonna have to get serious about it. Like, I can't continue to do things that I know that are not good for my auric hygiene. You know what I'm saying? Understanding, one of the things is understanding the science of bliss. I think that's important, because when you understand the science, you can know the science behind, the things that are preventing you from achieving that state of bliss and what's not, and then you can start to make those changes in your life. But it's like, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying, then what don't know can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my goal, man, is to achieve moksha. You know what I'm saying? To achieve mukti. And basically, if I do want to come back to this dimension, then it's by choice. You know what I'm saying? It's not by happenstance. It's not because I went into the light. You know what I'm saying? But I went into the darkness. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, basically, in order to achieve this mastery, it's really about just building new habits. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily want to stop doing anything. You just want to start doing something else. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, I like using the sexual energy because I feel like it's the one that can be the hardest. And I think the problem is like when you think about mastery, you think about like repression. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about like repressing it. It's just about putting that sexual energy where it need to be. You know what I'm saying? So if you need to start practicing those breathing techniques that you know you need to be practicing and you haven't been, then that's what you need to do. You know what I mean? Like start practicing that microcosmic orbit. You had that dang Chinese medicine book forever. It tells you everything you need to do to manage your chi. You know what I mean? So like let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? If moksha is your goal, if that's really what you want to do, that's what you're saying you want. You know what I'm saying? Because you can tell what you want by your actions, not by what you say. You know what I mean? You can tell what you want by your actions, not by what you say. So if moksha is your goal, then you need to start doing the work. You know what I'm saying? And that work requires self-mastery. Mastery of your mind, mastery of your spirit, mastery of your body, mastery of your soul. Matter of fact, because I'm going to keep it real, I honestly don't know if you can master the spirit. I think you can master the soul, because the soul is tangible. You know what I'm saying? Your mind, your will, your intellect, your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Your body. I think one of the easiest ways to start mastering yourself is with the body, because that's the most tangible. Like you can, like, yes, it may be hard to change habits in your mind, like ways of thinking, but you can work out. You can do yoga. You can make sure you not eating things that take away your charge. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And if you want to achieve moksha, you're going to have to master yourself. It's not something that you cannot do. I mean, also mastering relationships. I mean, mastering the way you relate to people. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of it. It's not about being away in some, of course you need times where you're isolated, but then you have to come back. You have to come back and you have to commune with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, being a hermit is a thing, but even the hermit came down and dealt with the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't hide from the world. You know what I'm saying? And expect to achieve moksha. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Just start building those new habits little by little. You know what I'm saying? Because that's also what it's about. It's not about trying to do everything at once. You know what I'm saying? Just like you built up bad habits, little by little, you need to build up the new habits little by little. You know what I'm saying? So like, let's get to it. You know what I mean? Like, if we got to sit down and plan it out, like whatever we got to do, like let's get do it. Or the other option is we cannot, and we can come repeat this cycle again. You know what I'm saying? Forget who we are, have to go through the bumps and bruises of learning who we are, you know what I'm saying? And then after we learn who we are, got to do the same process all over again. Like, if you want to do it all over again, fine. But like, if you don't, then you know what you need to do. Like, nobody need to tell you what you need to do, because it's already in you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Master the mind, master the body, master the soul. And then after we achieve moksha, you know what I'm saying? That, and I think moksha also includes you learning how to get lucid. Learning how to get lucid in the dream realm. Like, one of my favorite scenes was on Doctor Strange, where Doctor Strange is, after he learns how to astral project, you know what I'm saying, his body's laying there, he's reading books, you know what I'm saying, like he's doing all of this stuff in the astral realm. And I'm not saying that it looks like that. I mean, because that's a movie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm no expert in getting lucid. In fact, I'm not even a novice. Like, something I gotta work on. I gotta work on getting lucid. Because the way I see lucidity is, once the body is gone, like if you're used to being lucid, once the body is gone, you're already in that realm. You already know what it's like. Like, you won't be lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the woman who was training Doctor Strange, when she died, and she was already, we had seen her in her spirit form so many times, and in their astral realm already times, it was nothing new. It was just like the body's time was just time to go. You know what I'm saying? And she was already lucid. So, like, practicing lucidity, practicing eating foods that keep the charge in your body high. You know what I mean? Not wasting our sexual energy. You know what I'm saying? And learning how to cultivate it. Learning how to engage in tantric sex with the woman. You know what I'm saying? The woman that's for us. That's another thing. Don't be chasing, or don't be doing dumb stuff that I've done. Don't be chasing women that don't want you. You know what I'm saying? Don't do stupid stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, the beauty of it is, if you're breathing, if you have breath, you know what I'm saying, you've learned the lessons, that means, you can avoid making mistakes in the future. You know what I mean? You, like, once you learn these lessons, like, you gotta close the door on them. You know what I'm saying? Once you overcome certain things, like, you gotta close the door on it. Like, don't look back. Like that whole metaphor about, the woman turning into a pillar of salt, that applies to all of us. Like, don't look back. You know what I mean? Once you close doors on certain cycles, don't look back. You know what I mean? So overcome those bad habits, create new habits. You know what I'm saying? Get out in nature. You gotta move out in nature if you can. You know what I'm saying? Start learning how to live off the land. You know what I mean? So you're not dependent. You know what I mean? You can be dependent. You know what I'm saying? Master your hunger, master your sexual energy, master your relationships and the way that you deal with people. You know what I'm saying? Master your emotions, your intellect, your mind, your will. You know what I'm saying? Master yourself so that you can achieve moksha and end the cycle of life and rebirth on accident. And then you can choose whether you want to come back into this dimension or not.